Hi guys, I am finishing a 7-day water fast again. This is my 14th one. You'd think I'd be thin as a rail by now, but alas, I am not. But that's okay. That's okay because we did some therapeutic stuff, serious therapeutic stuff. Okay, let's see. Highlights. I'm not a professional at this. I'm just sharing my journey. I started this in 2018. I was going to a wedding, was looking up how to lose weight quick because I couldn't fit in that bridesmaid's dress. So anyway, I fit in the dress, but just barely, but I did a month beforehand. Anyhow, it's been that long. It went really well. This one went really well. Couple of little notes. I normally don't sleep well on one of the nights, either the fourth or fifth night. This time was the fifth night, just awake. You know what restless leg syndrome feels like? I kind of feel that in my whole body, like I just want to get up. Just want to get up. Just want to get up. It's just that extra energy. So that was a note. Big deal, right? I can get through that. Just get through it. Just get through it because it goes away. And that's that. Today is the 7th, so that was the whole New Year thing. I like to do a week every New Year. That's going to be my goal until I die. So Happy New Year, eat all you can, ketogenic style, the night prior. I've been doing keto since 2018 and intermittent fasting, and then I built into longer and longer fasts. So it's somewhere in there. I did the 14. I don't know. I don't have dates. They weren't always the New Year. Obviously, that would be 14 years. So I've done more than that in 6 years. All right. So I weigh 179 pounds of pure muscle. But I do lift weights 3 days a week. On this fast, I lifted this week two or three times, and that was it. But I took it easy on that last one because the last 3 days I haven't done anything but clean my closets. New Year's resolutions. Actually, my New Year's resolution is, this is what I'm doing. Obviously, to fast. It was a big deal. I made this shirt, by the way. I'll get back to that. My resolution is, and I'm getting notifications, it says, pray. Okay, I'll pray in a little bit. I'm going carnivore, which is just a stricter version of ketogenics, right? I'm going to be in ketosis. I have done a pretty strict ketogenic diet, but I am so highly insulin. I'm having a hard time, but I'm not going to delete this and start over. Insulin resistant, because the first 47 years of my 52, I ate like poo-poo. Yes, I did, but that's okay. I learned and I stopped. Now I eat a very high-fat diet because I know it's right. And incidentally, the American Heart Association completely took cholesterol off the list. Enjoy your eggs, enjoy your butter. Meat with lots of fat, all that jazz. Olive oil, avocado oil, butter, grass-fed butter. Kerry Gold's great. Wow, I'm having a hard time with these words. Coconut oil, all that good stuff. Do that. But this is just a stricter version. And I need it because I am so highly insulin resistant. Should I start over? I'm not going to start over. But I would love to. But I don't have time for that. I've already gone 3 minutes. And you don't have time for that. Well, you wouldn't know, but irrelevant. Okay. I'm going to do 1 to 2 meals every day. These last 2.5 months, I've eaten every other day. I just thought that was the way to go. No weight loss, but felt good. I could do it, so that's just what I did. 1 to 2 meals. But I didn't lose any weight. And I want to get off my feet because I have plantar fasciitis badly, and I want them to heal. I teach dance classes, and this is really rough. Really, really rough. So I've got to get weight off so that my feet can heal. So that's my new thing. I want to lose the weight. I know I've done the right thing for my metabolism, for my, as best I can, my cells. I know what my body's made of. I know what every cell is made of. I can write down everything I've eaten, many foods, ketogenic style, since 2018. If I went to a doctor, they say, well, what's your diet like? Well, would you like me to write everything down? Like I can write it all down. Everything I've eaten. I know what has been in everything I've eaten. Every oil, every pink Himalayan crystal of salt, everything. So it's kind of cool. But now it's time to get some weight off of my feet because I can't stand it anymore. It's been a few years. Pain. Tremendous pain. But when 3 podiatrists and a orthopedic surgeon says we can't help you without doing surgery, and we don't want to do surgery because we might make it worse, you just teach your dance classes. So there's that. Okay, so all meats I'm going to eat twice a day, and there will be everything. All seafood too. I was pescatarian for 5 years. I now eat everything. All humanely raised. No antibiotics, no hormones, loved on, massaged, humanely killed. Thank you, Jesus, for my blessings. Thank you for your sacrifice animals. All that. Butcher Box is a great place to buy your meats and have them delivered if you're not a hunter. My husband is a hunter. He prays before, during, and after, and he's very accurate and it's very quick, and that's much better than you'll get in a restaurant on your plate or anything you can buy in a grocery store even. You know, it's just fresh, and that animal had a beautiful life prior and had a fighting chance. Better than being raised in a factory, right? Just to have a terrible life and then be killed like that. I don't know. Not bad. So anyway, if you're going to eat meat, I would recommend that. Many reasons. Okay, just a couple of numbers. So I told you I'm 179 pounds. I lost 15 pounds on this fast. I was really fat. I was just feeling it, you know, just I was just feeling it. I'm like, it's just time. And that's that. I kind of reassess every few days. Like, do you want to go further? My husband's like, you need to eat. Come on, let's eat. I'm like, no, he's one of those feeders, you know. He's like, can I show you that? I'm working on it. It's gotten less. Let me just get my little, let's just get this out. Left arm, wimp. Anyway, he's a retired Marine, and he's the jam. He's my keto king. Homie rocks it. He's fit. He's fabulous. 27 years later, he's my love. But he's a feeder. I cook. I do a lot of the cooking. He cooks for himself too, but he's like, let's eat. You know, let's eat once a day. He eats once a day, like 7 p.m. And I eat usually, like I just told you, every other day, once or twice. But I had to just say no. I'm going till Sunday. I'm going till Sunday. I'm going till Sunday, which would have been 8 days, but today's 7. I'm like, a week's good, because really at 5 you stop getting the benefits that besides weight loss. You don't get as many benefits, like your hormone growth, HGH, human growth hormone. Let's try that. Sorry, I've got writing all over my mirror right now. Dare I show you? And my eyes keep jutting and things I want to tell you. But human growth hormone, your autophagy, it declines after day 5. So I always sleep that next night to day 6. And if I'm going to do 6, I may as well do 7. You know what I'm saying? But a couple other numbers. Let's see. Looking at my, should I show you? No, because then I got to move my camera and then it'll just, that's a hot mess. Check this out. I'm assuming, and I shouldn't assume, but I'm hoping you guys have looked into ketosis and what a high level is, low level. You want to be 0.5 or above and you're in ketosis. When I started this, well, I didn't check it right before I started. I may not have been in ketosis, which is so strange, because 3 days in, I was 0.9. And you need to be 0.5 to just be at the minimum ketosis. That's how insulin resistant I am. It's bad. My body doesn't start doing the work until day 3 of a fast. So it's no joke. I go a lot of time without eating. And that's okay, because I ate enough for 12 people before that. I was 240 pounds in my life. And 179, that's good. My goal is 140. Okay. My blood sugar. When I tested my ketones and blood sugar yesterday, I was 64. Blood sugar, 64. Felt great. 64. I've been up in the 200s before in my life. Generally 150, 140, 130, it likes it up there, which is much too high because you need to be well under 100. You should really be in the 70s all the time. Ish, right? So I was 64, felt great. This morning, today, let's see, let me just get this straight for you. So, I want to tell you, my ketones today, 5.0. 5. Ketones, 5, not 0.9. Day 4, it just goes, it's no joke. And this is day 7, and it declines at 5, they say, but for me it didn't. It just kept going. That's insane. So, you know what well, you can't answer me, but maybe you can in the comments. A couple of you, whoever ever watches this, probably nobody, but if it's just one starfish, that's important. That's what I always say in my dance class. I don't care if one person comes to that class. They usually have between 25 and 50. About 25 is the average. And I always say it matters to that one starfish. I don't care. You know the starfish story about throwing it back in the ocean, right? You know that story. Look it up. It's good. So anywho, let me just get back to what I was saying here. I'm looking at all my notes. So being do you guys know that the glucose ketone index? Just look up the chart, GKI index. Google it, and it will show you where you fall when you take your blood sugar divided by 18 divided by your ketones. It gives you your index. And I wrote on here, I'm just sorry, I keep looking at my mirror because I wrote notes because I want to remember to tell you guys stuff. It says, like I have type 2 diabetes. You guys know that probably. So between a 3 and a 6, if it came up the number, it is for type 2 diabetes, obesity, insulin resistance, and metabolic and endocrine disorders. That's where you want to fall with your index. Well, I'm at, you're not gonna believe this. I can't believe this. I was at 0.8. 0.8, which is crazy because the one below that, right here, 1 to 3, if you're 1 to 3, when you do the little ratio there, it says here at 0.3, and I was 0.8, or 1 to 3 is highest level of ketosis, difficult to do without doctor supervision. That's actually where I am. That part is hard to do without doctor supervision, they say, which is not once you work your way up. But the 1 to 3, the one below where I am, says, oh my gosh, I'm such a messy writer. You guys are so patient. Difficult to achieve. No, let's go. Oh, it's for cancer. The one below mine. This is a 1 to 3. On that chart you're going to look up. You'll see. The one below mine is for cancer. The autophagy, the therapeutic healing, is for also epilepsy, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, traumatic brain injury, and anti-inflammatory disease. That's below where I am. That's crazy. Anyway, you can do it. That's all I'm saying. I feel so good. I feel like all my cells are cleaned out. I feel like they are, because the good cells are eating the bad cells. That's autophagy. I love that. So a couple of doctors for you to look up. I got to stop this. Usually 13 minutes is my limit. I've noticed. Doctors, my favorite doctor to watch on YouTube, listen to, learn from, Dr. Pompa, Dr. Sten Ekberg. I would go Sten Ekberger first. Eric Berg, you guys know, I'm sure most of you. And Mindy Pelez, she's just hormones, women's hormones mainly, and fasting. She's huge on fasting. Great doctor. Look at her. Also, Annette Bosworth. You guys probably know her, right? These people. She also wrote a good book. There are many others, but start there. And for fasting, you probably know, let's see, who are my favorite fasting doctors? I didn't write them on my thing. My brain is crazy right now. I'm going to go with, can I pause this and think? Let's see, let's do that. While I'm paused and thinking, I can show you everything I've written on my mirror. I wasn't kidding. Hold on. All right. It's going to be Jason Fung and Mindy Pelez. Those are my two favorite fasting doctors. I had to think for a second. A lot of doctors in my head. So I'm going to go Sten Ekberg is my favorite doctor. And Dr. Fung for fasting. Got to go. And Mindy. She's pretty great. Okay, that's all I'm going to do because it's 15 minutes and 39 seconds long. And I did it. I'm happy. And I shall begin the carnivore diet. And I'm going to post because I'm going to do this at least through February 1st. A month was my goal. But the funny part is I fasted the first week. So any weight loss doesn't really count. 15 pounds-ish is not going to count as much. Because really 8 of that's probably fat. I had a lot of water. All that jazz. All my ankles, just all the. Oh, I love how I don't have any water in my ankles. None. I can see the skin and all that. It's so nice. That's really neat. But I'll check back in about a month and tell you how the carnivore diet is doing. Lots of doctors. Ken Berry talks about that a lot. And who else talks a lot about that? Do you know Jordan Peterson? Love him. But his daughter and he and his wife all do that. So look him up. He's a psychologist, but he's brilliant. And I watch all of his stuff. And that's just a side note in his life. But his daughter, wow, the healing. Unbelievable carnivore. And there's another woman who did 13-year carnivore. I don't know her name. I've watched 3 or 4 of her videos. That's all I needed. I'm done. Unbelievable. Wait till you see her before and after picture. From like 25 to 41, the age difference, 265 pounds to, I think she's $125 or something, but looking good. And all she does is walk. What? Anyway. All right. I'm out of here. I hope any of this helped you. Love you guys. Bye. Love you for when I say I love you, obviously I don't know you, but you know what I mean. Love you. Don't love me for watching. I'm not trying to make any money on YouTube. I have like 2 people that might watch this. So, I mean, I love you in a way that I hope the best for you because you're here for a reason. It's no joke. I know that once we get our bodies in order, once I get my body in order, everything just starts falling into place better. Of course, God is the center of everything, but then my health, because if I don't have that, I don't have anything. Truth, right? Okay. I'm out. Love you. Bye.